come up with the design, I think, size-wise. So we're going to go, well, there's our size. It's going to be 4.5 cubes before we put the port. So once you take out the port size, which is going to be at 1.1 cubes, and it's going to be 68 square inches, we have about 3.4 cubes, 3.4, yeah, about that, because I mean it would be about 3.5, but take off some bracing and stuff. About 3.4 cubes left for the sub, and that's tuned to 33 Hertz. So let's go on to SketchUp, and I'll draw it up. 4.5 cubes before port, and 3.4 cubes after we take the port area out. So, shoot pretty big. That's the length of the port. 30 inches is, or 76 centimeters. That's how far she goes in from the front. Okay. Obviously there's the 15 in the front there. I could move the 15 to the left if I wanted to, you know, ink for backspace, because obviously it's behind it. So whether you think that'd be worthwhile, but I could move it to the left, but otherwise that's about it there. I'll throw a top on it. Before I do that though, I might try and draw up the bracing. I don't normally bother, but I'll just try. I'll see how it goes out, otherwise I'll just delete it. But as you can see, it's double baffle 16mm front and back, and the sides are 16 in the port. Bracing goes probably something along the lines of that. As you can see, we've got the port covered, the top and bottom by that, and also this port is actually obviously top and bottom. That covers that side. I mean, it's only 42 centimeters there. It's not a huge stretch. And front and back, I don't think you'll need anything. Double 16mm. I don't think it's going to flex with just 115. So a double baffle 16 probably won't need anything. If it did, we'd probably just go one through there, okay, and one through there. And then as far as this side of the port goes, I don't know whether to carry that through. Obviously doing that makes the port area different, and it'd probably make a hissing noise going around that. I mean, my box is only 16 on that side, and the port doesn't seem to be too bad, so yeah. There we go, there's the finished box. It's not actually going to be painted green. It actually might be quite ugly, because we're building it, the front and back of it at least, are going to be built out of Matt's old Quad 15 box. We're going to cut it up and kind of at least use the bottom of it for the double baffle, and maybe for the port and a few odd things. But most of it might be cut up. After we sand it back or whatever, it might look okay. Look, if it sounds incredibly good, then we might paint it, but otherwise it'll probably just stay MDF colour. The bracing will probably be done like that, but it mightn't be that thick or anything. I don't know how thick that is. I just kind of guesstimated, drew it in there, so it probably won't be that thick or anything. It'll just be the normal stuff I use, which is like 1.5 inch, 72 centimeters that way, and 48 and 48 deep and high. Okay, so it's the same height as it is depth, right? You've got a decent amount of back area behind the sub there. I could move the sub to the left if I wanted to break up that, obviously, because it's in the middle, you know what I mean? Just move it over here. So that's about it. Yeah, double baffle on the front and back, and the rest of it's all 16mm MDF anyway. We might even try and special order some 18mm, so front and back double 16, and bottom, top, sides and everything will actually be 18 if I can get a special order in. So we'll see how that goes, and yeah. So anyway, that should be built in the next 2-3 weeks, because Matt's going on a quick holiday for, I think, for a week, and when he gets back we might build that. So stay tuned for that, and then also lots of installs with his Pajero. 1 gauge going in, speakers, this, bass, amps, more speakers, more lots. Okay, so heaps coming up. This is just the start.